time for another installment of Oh My God.
All right, so welcome to the Oh My God segment. You know how this works. I try to play a clip that gets the other gentleman to say, oh my God. It's turning out not working that way on here, but it works that way on the radio. But here we go. Let me introduce my guest. To my right, he's former writer for The Daily Show, hilarious comedian, and he took third place in the Robert De Niro lookalike contest last year. It's Steve Rosenfield. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Jimmy. It's great to be here on the internet.
Next to him, from Mystery Science Theater 3000 and Cinematic Titanic, now on Hulu, it's TV's Frank Conniff is here.
And
hey,
I
Frank.
Came in second place in the Philip Seymour Hoffman lookalike contest, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, you know who beat him?
Philip Seymour
Hoffman. Yeah, he shouldn't be allowed to get in his own contest.
No, but he's such a good actor. He nailed that too.
Yeah. Did you? He got to have sex with Marissa Tomei in a movie.
I know.
Kind of ruined the movie for me. Anyway, here we go. I don't need to see him naked going with his face. I don't need to see Philip Seymour Hoffman's old face. Do you? I don't. I saw it. It's burned in my head forever.
Well, I was able to pretend it was me sleeping with Marissa Tomei, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you, Sidney Lumet.
It's a good trick, pretending that you're the one sleeping with Marissa Tomei.
All right, so now let's get to, this is also an Olympics related, the Oh My God segment for this week. So there was a woman from Saudi Arabia who wanted to compete in the judo contest, right? But she wanted to wear the head things, you know, that they have to wear in the Saudi Arabia, and so it was a big deal. They finally let her. They said, okay, you can wear it. And turns out she's not so good at judo. Turns out she got her ass kicked in about 18 seconds or something like that, and so it was kind of a moot point. And but guess what? So I'm watching Brian Fisher, who hosts what's it called? Let me see. It's called Brian Fisher hosts. It's called Focal Point, and you know he's a big. I love Brian Fisher, and so here's how he handled it. Here's what he thought.
Unqualified to compete in the Olympic Games, so this is clearly just an effort to promote Sharia law. Saudi Arabia saying, hey, you want a woman? We'll send you a woman. We'll send you a 16-year-old who's way out of her depth, shouldn't even be competing in amateur tournaments, and then we're going to make you capitulate to Sharia law by letting her wear a headscarf, and then she's going to get blitzed in 82 seconds in the competition. So Sharia law enshrined at the Olympic Games.
Can I just say, oh my God?
Okay, thanks. It worked. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, sure.
He should get for the leap that he took to get to there, should get a gold medal for that.
Well, you know what? It should just be called. I don't know if you listen to these guys, but it's just like, hey, what are we shitting our pants about today that doesn't really mean anything? Today is Sharia law in the Olympics. They're worried about the Sharia law, ladies and gentlemen, and it's taking over, and Brian Fisher knows all about it. And
they're taking over by losing competitions. This is how the Muslims are going to.
Yeah, that's how they take over.
They'll lose. They won't even get the bronze, and then it'll be all over.
You know, the Olympics have been making a big deal about Saudi Arabia sending more women. They finally do. Fisher freaks out about it. Okay, he's got a little bit more to say about, now he's talking about Obamacare, okay? So this is what he has to say about Obamacare, and, well, here you go. Oh, hang on, I gotta, You know what, let me set it up a little bit more, because in Obamacare, they now have to, your employers have to provide coverage for you, right? So that's a big deal, and this is what Brian Fisher is talking about. Here we go.
Be surprised at the number of organizations that are now required, ordered, forced by this dictator, by this fascist, President Obama, and that's what he is. He is a fascist because he is letting you own your company, but he's telling you how you got to run it. He's telling you the values that have to be a part of it. That is fascism. That's what Benito Mussolini was. That's the way Hitler ran Germany. You get to own your company, but we are going to tell you how to run it. So Barack Obama is a fascist. So this is fascism, ladies and gentlemen. I have no hesitation.
He proved it.
Using that term. Barack Obama is a fascist. Obamacare is a fascist piece of legislation, and we're seeing it in action right now.
Yeah, but is he a fascist? That's my question.
He's a president. I don't understand.
I don't know, but is he a fascist? And
I thought his criticism was going to be a little more over the top than that.
It was nice to see Brian Fisher rein it in for this segment. Yeah, that's right. He's a fascist because he has Obamacare, which requires employers to provide health care to their employees, you know, just like Hitler did. Yes, that's right.
That's what he wanted, was universal health care.
Yeah, I don't think that was the big problem people had with Hitler, Steve, was universal health insurance. I think there was a lot of stuff in front of that. Hey, did you hear Hitler invaded Poland? He's rounding up all the Jews. I better be able to choose my own doctor.
He wanted to round people up and get them yearly health checkups and make sure that kids under 26 were on their parents' plan. Hitler wanted all those things. Free contraception for women. This was part of, thank God he didn't win.
Ooh.
And Mussolini was just on the verge of financing the Hair Club for Men, which would have been under the coverage, oddly enough.
Contraception now. Women can now afford contraception. I mean, that's
an affront to God.
That's fascism. Is it not fascism when women can get health care?
Well, to some people it's murder.
I'm
just saying.
I've never heard a fascist go, well, I've taken over your country. Everybody can start fucking now.
If only.
Please help me thank Fred Conniff and Steve Rosenfield.
This has been Oh My God.
Oh my God!